continuing with editing the proposed RockHill nature trail. Another area of concern topologically, which is what we call the connections and links and geometry of a spatial data file, is this area right here. If I go ahead and test by using the select button here, I select here. Oh, I get the whole thing, so I'm going to turn that off. If I select there, I discover that, as I showed in the previous video, I have a connector segment, a loop segment, but here I have an approach segment and a loop segment tied together, plus this spur trail right here also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this point or this region. I'm going to fix this zigzagging region, and I'm going to show you something that needs to be fixed here. So first thing is something that's probably quick that you might be able to visualize already. That is, I'm going to remove this zigzag here, which is there as a switchback because the group identified this as a hill from the topography and thought it would make this easy to climb and accessible. Two reasons why I'm suggesting removing the zigzag, and that is that many parts of this trail are already flat and relatively accessible, and also this hill isn't actually that steep. It's only about 15 feet high, so the slope on this is only a few percent. So a zigzag really isn't necessary. To remove that, we're going to select the editor tool, and I should zoom into this area for the best performance. And I'm going to use the editor tool and double click on the feature, and there it goes. I guess my double clicking wasn't fast enough, and I'm actually going to remove these zigzag dots. And that can be done by hovering over a vertex or a clicked point and asking it to delete a vertex. And I will go ahead and delete another vertex and delete another vertex. And now what I have is the trail follows straight through and skips these zigzags. I think what I'm going to do is go here, and I'm going to actually add a vertex here and add this bend in the trail just for grins. And when I say save edits, it will show only the current version of the trail, which is here. So that's good. Now I'll zoom to trail or zoom to layer again, and now this loop is nice and clean going through here. Another area of concern is down here, and I'll show you why as I zoom in. The reason there's a concern here is that this trail, even though it's now a separate feature from the loop trail, so that's a separate feature from the loop trail. Oh, I see, I'm still in the editor, so I'll use this tool. It's a separate feature here which can be seen. I think I have a color problem. I picked a wrong color and it's not working quite visually the way I want to. But there are vertices showing here which indicates to me that this is a separate feature from the loop feature. So this loop feature, oh, here we can see, this is its own feature, and clicking here now goes ahead and shows me that this, oh, still have a problem. This loop feature is still connected, is still part of the same feature that is the entrance trail. So I'm going to want to cut here. Another problem, the one I started to talk to you about, is the problem here in that the join here, the connector here, actually does not. Well, okay, I guess I fixed that and didn't know about it and made a mistake. There was a problem that I perceived here, and that problem was that this feature did not connect to this feature at a vertex. This feature only connected, this spur trail only connected to this feature by touching it in between a vertex, and that's not as good an idea as having a feature actually meeting at a vertex, actually snapped to a vertex. So I'm going to skip around or skip away from that as well, and go back to and kind of leave that one as a happy situation. There is a problem, however, at this junction right here, in that this loop and this entrance trail are still connected in one part. So I'm going to zoom in on this and do the same cutting and snipping and clipping thing that I did before by selecting the edit tool. That's clean. In this case, I need to cut here, and I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to cut here, and then reassemble. So I'm going to click here, ask for the tool, and cut. I'm going to select the tool, go here, ask for the tool, and cut here, click here, ask for the tool, and cut here. And now, although it's not visible, the color, the blues and the yellows seem to always end up going on and off. What I can do is I can take this little segment right here and delete that. I can look at that little segment there and delete that. And I think that's clean, and that's clean. And now what I'm going to go ahead and do is reassemble these things in a better way. And I can do that by clicking here, and double clicking there, and I'm going to pause the video until I see what I've just turned on or turned off. So my problem was just lame clicking, and what I've done here is I've hit the edit tool onto this feature, which is a loop that stretches off into the distance and then comes back. And now what I wanted to do is, now that that feature is editable, I'm going to insert a vertex there and insert a vertex there, which will make it a little bit cleaner when I extend these and snap them together. And now I'm going to go ahead and save. And what I have now here is showing with vertexes visible and the bluish color is this whole trail right now is a single feature. This part of the trail, this loop, is part of a single feature. This part is also a single feature, and this part is also a single feature. And there is still a little cleanup to do. I still need to zoom in here and tie these all together tidily. So I will first ask for the edit tool and double click on it and snap that back in. Double click here, snap that back in. And now I actually have a trail here, a whole loop here, and an entrance trail here that all meet at a single point, which is much better topology for this. So now we can click here, and click here for all separate topologies. And one other feature that I'm going to double check, even though I thought it was okay before, yes, and I can see the bend in the line. So I think I must have done this and saved it, but earlier this particular feature, this spur trail, only snapped to the body of a line segment. It didn't snap to a vertex point of that line segment, but now it snaps in there nicely. And we can see by opening the attribute table that now I have 5 different features in this data set, and the 5 different features are this loop, this connector, this loop, this entrance, and this spur trail. And they all meet nice and tidy. They snap to a single point, and each separate item is separate. I'm going to end this video here, and there'll be one more video which I'll show attributes and smoothing, which will be useful as well.